I came here the first time in 2011 after I got kicked out of our home with my grandchildren and my youngest daughter. My oldest daughter is already living here with Buddy. So, and then we got a place up in Puʻuhunua through Mama's help, and we lived there for about 2.5 years, and then we had our own place for a while, and then my ex-boyfriend got us evicted from that place. So came back here about 2.5 years ago when I left to try to leave him. They gave me kind of a refuge, safety from him, because he wouldn't come in here to harass me, and since the police weren't doing anything, they did something. So yeah, so I've been here ever since. If I hadn't come here, he would have killed me. No doubt about it. Yeah, they saved my life. Yeah, plus my granddaughter, you know, she's taking over my granddaughter and she's loving it, so. Right now, I'm captain of Section 5, so I kind of help lead that area and keep people on their toes over there. Trust me, I do. And I also run the night crew, the cleaning crew. So we clean at night so that the guys in the daytime can come and take it out. Because we were doing it daytime, but we found it was too hot, especially down here in Waʻianae, and people were passing out and getting heat strokes. So we're like, and a lot of people wanted to work at night, so we just started night crew. So work at night, cleaning it up, and then the day crew comes and picks up whatever we clean up. I was like, we can't do this, it's too hot. And like by 12 o'clock, it's like dying heat. It's like ridiculous. So, and people just don't know how to hydrate themselves down here. We all hate water. But yeah, so we started the night crew, and it's been going really well. We've gotten this place cleaned up. It's almost done. We're almost there, and then we just got to maintain. But it's been rewarding. It's taught me a lot about myself and what I'm capable of. Because unfortunately, if you know about Section 5, pretty much all of Section 5 is related. It's all one clan, the Meacham clan, and they're all hard heads. I love them to death, but all hard headed. So it's fun to run them, or try to get to run them. They run me. It's good fun. I just learned I have a voice, and I know how to use it, and I can empower myself to speak out when I need to speak, and just take responsibility. The duties we have and everything, you know, leading, giving direction, and having people follow you is really tough to keep them following you. And so it taught me that I'm able to do that. I'm strong enough to do that. You know, I had that taken away from me for many years with my ex-boyfriend, so to build that back up, my self-esteem it really helped a lot. Yeah, and I think that's what she's trying to do, trying to assign people that she sees potential in and that haven't shown the potential yet, so that they can bring that potential out. You know, and she's doing that with a lot of people. You know, and we started doing that birthday thing and the veterans just to show appreciation, because I feel, when I told Stevie to start that, I was like, you know, when you show people that you care, they'll care. If you don't show them that they care, if they're just people that live here, then they're not going to care. They're not going to come out and help. They're not going to want to do that. So we started the birthday thing just to show people we love you, we care about you, we want to be a part of your life. So a lot more people are coming out. You'll see more people at the meetings now too. It's cool, just to see whose birthday it is. And see if there are any treats. But yeah, no, it's good fun. You show me care. Yeah, you show me care. And what I do with my section, I'm not sure if everybody else does over there. You know, I try and go one-on-one with each of my people in my section at least once a month, to see how their life is going, if there's any problems they have, anything I can do to help them or get them help, you know, and just to show them that, you know, I'm here for you in anything you need, you know, because I know that sometimes you don't come out for security because there's a problem, you're having something going on, you know. We all don't know what's going on in each other's lives, so by going there and, you know, having the one-on-one time with them, it helps me realize what they're going through, so I can kind of explain to people outside that are looking in, don't see it. He's going through some stuff right now, just give him time, you know. He's not always like this, he's like usually my right-hand guy, you know, but because he's going through some stuff, he's not coming out, you know, so this gives us an insight into their lives. It helps us realize, well, maybe they have some problems going on too. So, nobody's life is perfect here, so we gotta kind of understand that. And we have a lot of people with mental health issues too, so it's like dealing with them is a little bit more strenuous, but we have some pretty good people. Me and Emma, I call Emma my mental health guru. She just has something about her. People love her. They love her. Like Derek, she's Derek, the Derek, what is it called? We call her Derek Master. She can just go tell him, come Derek, and he comes. Like, nobody else can do that. He gives everybody else a hard time, but not her. So, like I said, once again, showing people you care, and she does that. She shows them she cares and listens to his stories and sits down and takes the time. Sometimes that's all it needs, time. Listen. I'm trying to get the front line to start doing it, going out and talking to everybody one-on-one. Eventually we will. I'll get them to do it. Mom already does it, so she knows everybody in here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Everybody loves her and she loves everybody. So having her down here like more full time right now it's helped a lot to renew that vigor in people. Because people forgot what it's about, you know what I mean, for a while. And now that she's down here again, it's brought that spark back out. Yeah. It's helped a lot. Plus, I get to see my granddaughter every day, so. Well, like all grandchildren, I want her life to be better than mine, of course. But she has a bright future ahead of her, and she has a lot of people behind her supporting her. That's a lot. That's one thing I didn't have after a certain age because my mom and dad passed away, and my brothers all moved away, so I was on my own for a while. So she has a lot of people behind her that love her and support her. So I don't think she's gonna have any problems whatsoever. And I just want her to know that she's capable of doing anything. I don't care who says what, no matter what she wants to be it a bull rider to a president, she can do it. So, and I'll support her. That's all I wanted to know. I'm here for her. Yep. People here, everybody here loves her. Y'all know her. Here, up there in Makai, even out in the community, you know, just Mama's network that she has going on. She has her own little network of people just for her. They see her picture on Facebook and they're like, wow. And she's hard to resist, and she's gorgeous. So she's perfect. That's my little routine with her. Like, you're perfect, just remember that. So, yeah, everybody, it's a lot of people. Yeah, not just family, but friends and extended family and community. You know, we always say the community raises a child, and I firmly believe that. Growing up in Puʻuhunua especially, community raised the children there, let me tell you. If you got in trouble, you got in trouble with your neighbors, your parents, you know, brought down the line until you got home. So I'm a firm believer in community raising a child. I think it's what it takes. There's not many very small communities anymore, that's why. It's been so, this place has grown up so much since I was a kid. I mean, I used to catch bus when I was 6 years old by myself, and I was fine, but now it's like, oof, can't send your 6-year-old on a bus by now. That's crazy. But yeah, Hawaii's grown a lot, you know, good and bad, but I think the children's future here is it's not as easy as ours was when we were kids, because, you know, Hawaii was Hawaii back then, you know. It's a lot more difficult, more troubles and more dangers out there than there was before. I think the biggest stigma that we have here is drug use, and everybody here uses drugs, and when in actuality that's not the truth, you know. Very few people in here, majority don't. You know, the few that do are people that actually want to quit, or they're trying to quit and just having a hard time of it, you know, and they need that extra support, and that's what Mama gives them, a refuge place, and no judgment. You know, she doesn't judge anybody. She's been there, done that. You know, she's been there, done that. Whatever you've done, she's done at least once, you know. So she doesn't judge anybody, and that's the main thing here, is that people feel comfortable because they're not judged, and they don't have that stigmatism that outside there. And a lot of people in here are really hard workers. You know, you just got to give them the chance to work hard, and some of them don't have the chance, and in here they give them a chance. You know, with that construction thing that's going on, the class that's going on, we give them a chance to build up their skills and get ahead, and that's all a lot of people want, is just a foot up, and we don't get that out there. And it's not just here, you know. I mean, we do community work outside on a wide, you know, clean up some beaches, you know, serving the community out there. I mean, it's not just in here, you know. Mom is a firm believer in everybody together. You know, we're all the houseless are one. Is it be here down at Sewers, down at McCoy Cave side? We're all in it together, and she wants everybody to come up, not just us. You know. I wouldn't have come here if I didn't feel safe. I mean, like I said, my life was on the line out there. Everywhere I had left him several times, and he found me everywhere I went. Burned my camp down, destroyed my tent, beat me up, put me in the hospital. Nowhere I went was safe until I came here. He would not step foot in here because he knew everybody knew who he was, they knew what he looked like. They were not going to let him in here. So I knew I was safe. And you know, when I first came here back in 2000, whenever it was, I started coming over here at 2009 because my daughters were in here. I raised my daughter, my oldest daughter. So I've been here since 2009 in this community, known of them. And it wasn't like this before. She's made it a lot more secure because it wasn't secure like this before. Anybody could come and go as they please, and we had problems. They had a lot of problems with people coming out and causing problems in here, and drug dealers and stuff like that. Now we don't have that problem. You know, we have that security. We have the people that, you know, everybody watches out for everybody else in here. You know, unlike communities out there, we all know each other. You know, everybody knows everybody in here. Unless you're brand new, everybody knows everybody, at least by first name. They know where the camps are, you know, so they have that sense of security. You know, some neighborhoods, they don't even know the neighbor next door. And you've lived there for 10, 15 years next door to them, and you don't even know their name. You know, and that's sad. You know, over here we have that. We have that tightness, you know, that it's like she says, it's a lahui. It's not just a community, it's a family. And that's what we have here. And I tell anybody who's scared of here, Waʻianae, people have been having that significance about Waʻianae for many years. Don't come to Waʻianae, come on. I'm from Puʻuhunua, okay? They're a rival, number one rival, and I come here and I feel safe. I'm fine. Yeah, no, it's great. It's a lot better now. And it's come a long way. Don't get me wrong, it's come a long way since 2009, since 2010. It's come a long way, this place. And when I came back here, I didn't know the changes that had gone on. So when I saw them, I was like, wow, I want a part of that, you know? And you know, I have a lot of health issues going on, and I told Mama that one of the main reasons why I want to do what I'm doing is because I want there to be something left behind for my kids. I want something left behind for my kids when I'm gone, and my grandkids, you know? And then I want them to see me when they go to the back and say, oh, my grandma did something, you know? It's rewarding. It's fulfilling. When I go to bed at night, I'm tired, but you know what? I'm tired for a good reason. And they wouldn't even deliver pizza here before. Now they'll meet us at least at the ice house. They'll meet us at least now. They won't come in, but they'll meet us at least now. They wouldn't even come in the harbor before. So it's getting better, slowly but surely. It's getting better. I think as long as we take with us down here what we have down here, up there, and it's still up there, it'll be great, you know? One of my main things I haven't even questioned about this is about, are we going to do the same sections? Like each cluster is going to be section 5, like that. If that's going to be it, then okay, great. Because, you know, a lot of people are comfortable with that kind of thing. Some people aren't, but some people are, you know? And that's one of the biggest things we're going to have to get through with some of these people is the comfort they have down here. Because, you know, we are used to having these big camps, you know? And we're not going to have that up there, you know, and that's going to be the biggest thing is getting rid of a lot of personal items. But I think the main thing people hold on to these personal items is just for comfort, you know, because they don't want to let it go. They don't have anything of their own. Up there they will, you know. That'll be their space, you know. That's very important, you know. And that's one of our problems with our hoarders is like they're keeping that, they're holding on to it so tight because they've never had it before. And yeah, so I think once they see, and a lot of them haven't seen it yet. And that's, you know, visualizing it on paper is different than seeing it in person. And so I keep telling them, just get a truckload of people and take them up there. Let them see it, you know, because they have to see the finished product and walk through it and see how, because, you know, a lot of concern about the space. And I think with a little bit of tweaking, you know, it can work. Even a small space, you know, it can work. Because all you really need is a place to lay your head. And other than that, they want to get you out of your house and out in the community helping and doing other stuff. So that's our main goal. And hopefully I can help do that. You know, even here we have problems with theft and, you know, even here, you know, but it's with every community, but it's definitely not as bad as out there. But, and usually most of the time we recover what was stolen because it just goes around here. But yeah, I think having their own space, a way to lock it, and just having the amenities that they're going to have too. And that's work as far as hauling water, and you'll have a washer and dryer available to use, and that's a big thing for me now. You know, laundry. I used to love washing my clothes by hand, but I have arthritis really bad, so I can't do it anymore. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, and a lot of these people, we're trying to get them used to it by slowly getting their stuff down to a certain thing. And I saw this thing on a TV show once where they had to go in and downsize, and we just tape out an area as big as the A-frame is going to be, and fit your stuff inside of here. Whatever you can fit in here, you can take with you. And so get pick and choose. What are you gonna take? What are you gonna take? And it's just, you'd be surprised what people put in there. You know, some just pick furniture, and some people take junk bikes. Like, you really want that? Okay, you can fit. Whatever, you know. That's your backyard. As long as it's neat and clean, it's fine. You know. But it's just getting them to look at their stuff a different way. Say, you don't need this. What do you need? You know. And that's the main thing we're trying to get to them, and it's giving us a little time to do it progressively, slowly. Because to hit it one time, ooh. No, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. We have like a riot on our hands. No, but slowly but surely, everybody's seeing the bigger picture, and I think by actually going up there and visualizing it firsthand, it'll be better for them. And I think once the hui, what are we calling it? The hale.
Yeah.
The hale. I think once that's complete, seeing that also be a big difference too. You know, that's why I told them, once you get one A-frame and one hale complete, that's all you really need to show what it's going to be like. You know what I mean? And maybe one family unit, just to show them, see, this is what it's going to be like. This is what a couple is going to share. This is what a single person is going to share or have, and then it'll give them a better opportunity to see what's going to happen up there.
That's a really good point.
You know, it's just hearing about it and seeing it. It's two different things. You know, yeah. Like, I've been up there. I've seen the completed project, so I know what it's like, and I already have my little ideas about how to work that space that's not usable, the unusable space. But yeah. Once they have the visualization, they'll be able to think to themselves, oh, well, I can put this here, I can put that there, my bed can go here, you know. It gives them more sense of being involved. Always be open. Open to listening, open to suggestions, open to feedback, open to criticism. Because it all comes in use, some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Don't ever close yourself off to anything. Don't pass judgment. We all got to remember, the only person who can judge you is God. That's the only person who can judge you, or your higher power. You know, so just be open for everything, anything. As long as they're open to listening and hearing the people, then they'll have no problem leading. Because we're leading people, not animals, you know what I mean? So we got to listen to what they want and what their complaints and gripes or whatever are, and hear them, not just listen, but hear them. It is a lost art. It's hard. People have lost that a long time ago. I remember she sits down to talk story and everybody just hear each other, you know. We actually be in tune with each other, and now you don't get that much anymore. Everybody's on their phones. And I get that too sometimes. I have to remember, put your phone down there. I know if I'm out of something, I can go to anybody in this camp, in this area, and get it from them if they have it. I never have to worry about anything, you know. If I'm hungry, I can go next door to eat, you know. Especially my areas, we feed each other. One person with food, come on, we'll eat.
How's that?
She just has this aura about her. That's all I can say. I don't even know how to explain it. It's this aura. And ever since I met her, I mean, the first time I met her was 30 years ago, so in Puʻuhunua, but I mean, she's always been like this. You know, she's always been that person that can bring people together. You know, even in her own family, I feel that she was the knit, you know, that kept everybody together. And she just has a way, and I think the main thing about her is that she does not judge anybody. What sexual orientation you are, what life came from, do you do drugs, don't you do drugs, it doesn't matter to her. You know, because she's been there, done that. She's experienced that in her life, so she knows what it's like to be put down, to be looked down upon. And she'll never do that to anybody. I believe that firmly. She'll never do that to anybody. You know, and people see that. They feel that when you meet her, you know. You don't have to worry about mamas. She'll always be there for you. She'll always have your back. She'll always have your back, 100%. And I've learned that with my granddaughter, you know. I don't have to worry about my granddaughter now. You know, she has my granddaughter's back, and she's fine. She's fine. So my kids are ready to, she's fine. Yeah, and safe. That's all that matters to me. But yeah, that's her. She has that personality. I don't know what it is. What is it called? I don't know the word for it. There's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now. Yeah, I just call it an aura.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anaka,